Hello everyone, today's lesson is lesson 28, measuring and drawing line segments using sixteenths of an inch. So yesterday, we numbered number lines using fractions. Your ruler is the same as a number line. So if you look at the inch side, how many spaces are there between the beginning of the ruler and the 1 inch? So if we look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are 16 spaces in between each. So 1 inch is divided into 16th spaces. So our fraction for each one would be 1/16 for the first one, and then it would go 2/16, etc. Okay. So if we keep counting, you'll see that this middle line that looks a little bit longer than the other lines, that is 8/16, which is the halfway mark. So 8/16 is the same as 1/2. And then the next number would be 9/16, okay, and it would keep going. So I have this number here, 1 and 5/16 inches. Between which two inch marks is 1 and 5/16 located? Well, since it's a little bit more than 1, it'll be between the 1 and the 2 inch marks on my ruler. So is 5/16 more or less than 1.5? Well, we know that 1.5 of an inch is the same as 8/16. So 5/16 is going to be less than 1.5 inches. So the way we draw this is we have our line starting at 0, and we follow it up till we get to 1, and then we go 5/16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there. So this line would be 1 and 5/16 inches long. And then we label the endpoints with our letters. So in this case, we can do A and B. All right. What about 2 and 8/16? So we draw our line, we start at the 0, we take it over to the 2, and then we go 8/16 more. Now we know that's a halfway mark, so I can just bring it over here to the longer middle line, but if I didn't know, I could count. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then since it says line segment CD, I would label this CD. Okay. All right, so this next part says draw a circle with a radius of 3 and 5/16 inches. And you would do this with your compass, which I can't do here on this program, but I'll show you what it would mostly look like. Okay, so I would put a dot at the 0 mark, and I would draw my radius to be 3 and 5/16 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Okay. I would put my compass with the point, the sharp end here on this point, and the pencil would be out on this point. Okay, for you to draw. Okay. And then you would draw that circle around with the compass, and it would kind of do a full circle, kind of like that. All right. If you want, the next part would be to draw a concentric circle. So concentric circles just mean they have the same middle point. So this one says to make that concentric circle at 2 and 13/16. So I'd start with the same dot and go to 2 and then 13/16, which would be right here. And then I would use my compass to draw another circle, and it would just fit right inside, kind of like that. Okay? All right, and that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.